Mr. Leon?
I'm doing well, young man. How about yourself?
Great, man. I'm blessed. I'm doing well. It is good to be with you and good to talk to your listeners out there. I always appreciate 97.7 The Beat, WTYJ. You mean so much to this community. I just saw your owner, Malcolm Ennis, out in the lobby, and he is the owner and the visionary behind New Vision Broadcasting. And I'm loving the new look of these studios.
All right.
Great.
Yeah.
And the new sound. You know, y'all sound so good.
Oh, thank you.
All this new equipment is paying off, isn't it?
Well, I thought that was because of Core DJ Buzz and G. Lee.
Okay, now, we started talking about G. Lee. I just saw him out in the parking lot. DJ Buzz, Leon, Holland.
Trina, that does gospel
TJ,
in the morning.
Webster, we've got a good team here,
Your
don't
boy
we?
Gospel Slim, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Can't forget Slim.
There you go.
Listen, we've been out today doing Shop Local videos. I just told you we're trying to get up with you at Arts Natchez.
Okay.
It is the season, 14 days to Christmas.
Right, 14 days.
And a lot of businesses downtown are open every day until Christmas. I mean, even Christmas Eve. You know, they are really working it.
Yeah.
And so we've been going around all downtown today trying to get people online and understanding that you can find anything you want to here in Natchez. So come on, do your Christmas shopping, shop local, support the local economy. We also are excited that the Christmas Village is open now, and it's open on Friday evenings and Saturdays.
Right.
And the trolley is running, free trolley rides the next 2 weekends. And we also have some great events planned at the European Village for kids.
Cool.
We also have a pajama party for the kids this Friday.
Pajama Jam coming up.
This Friday night. And I believe at the convention center. We have so many great things happening in Natchez. I can't keep up with it all. We also just had a great Christmas parade. We were so blessed.
That was so cool.
Wasn't it great?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we've just been spreading all that good cheer. But also, let me tell you, we had a great meeting of our Mayor and Board of Aldermen today. And we did some really great things. One thing that might surprise people is we went ahead and got approval to bid the lights for the bridge.
All right, relighting the bridge.
Yeah, we still have a ways to go.
Vidalia. Okay,
but phase one of the project, purchasing the lights, we've now finished the design, getting everything permitted with the Coast Guard, the Army Corps of Engineers, and we're now putting out to bid for about 176 lights that will go on the bridges, and working with Vidalia, working with MDOT. Now, what we've got to do is get the lights, and then we still have more money to raise, and that will be for the installation and any wiring. Now, one thing that we're really grateful for is that we have enough money for the lights, and we also understand that a lot of the wiring already on the bridges, that wiring may very well be just fine.
Right, because
and
you know, it was new. A lot of money. Yeah,
it was new when they
discontinued,
and the lights went off in 2016, and
it's been that long,
and it's all been in conduit since then. But this is the deal with wiring, you know. If it's in conduit wiring, well, if it's done correctly, it lasts.
Yeah.
So we're working with MDOT on that right now. Another thing, do you know we are replenishing our Public Works work trucks and other vehicles? I am grateful to say that we are about to accomplish our goal to get the clunkers off the street. No more City of Natchez clunkers. I couldn't believe it. in 2020, when I became mayor, we had police cars. The average age was 150,000 miles or more. You know, police cars are measured by their mileage, not necessarily by the model year.
Okay.
And we have now replenished the fleet of police cars. We've been adding more. Been doing so much for the fire department, now public works, plus not to mention the new dump truck last year, a lot of other new pieces of equipment. This Natchez Renewal is a real thing.
That's why it's called Natchez Renewal Radio.
I know, that's right. Thank you, Leon. We also, it was exciting as we were going around making the videos, and people can watch those on Facebook. I saw a painting crew working on one of those beautiful old buildings right down from Arts Natchez. So we had to get a video of them painting because we are still in the lead for now 4 years. More historic renovations happening in Natchez than any other city in Mississippi. And we're approaching $100 million in new construction and renovation projects for the city of Natchez over the last 4 years. That's exciting. So good things continuing. Also, we have received a Homeland Security grant that helps upgrade equipment, emergency equipment in the fire department, almost $40,000. We accepted that grant today.
Okay.
We also approved our legislative agenda for the spring session of the Mississippi Legislature, and we're going after money to help eventually replace the bridge at Canal Street. You know, we're about to finish a very expensive renovation of the bridge, but engineers tell us, based on the age, in another 2-3 years, we may have to replace it. So we're seeing what we can do. We're about to be finished, though, with enough work to at least get the rating above 5 tons. You know, they almost shut it down a year ago, and here we are now finally about to finish that. We are about to be finished with our Commerce Street Arts District project. We will cut the ribbon on that next Friday.
Okay.
And that's exciting. About a $500,000 project.
Yeah.
And have you seen it?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, your engineer is one of our artists.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
David Atkins.
David Atkins is so talented.
Absolutely.
And his artwork is amazing.
Yeah.
And he's also a great engineer, and we've got a good product. I can't wait to cut the ribbon. We have, retro wrought iron black looking light fixtures. We will now have handrails about to be installed on new ramps. It's now handicapped accessible, and we have increased handicapped accessibility all throughout that area.
Yeah.
And it's also made more beautiful.
Right. And it's helpful to us old folks, too.
Who are you talking about?
Love that rail.
Who are you talking about?
And you're looking at it.
Oh, come on. Now,
you're
Mr.
looking
Leon,
at it.
Whatever you are that year's young.
Okay, 38.
Okay, 38 and holding.
Don't laugh, photographer. I don't know why you're laughing.
All right, now, come on.
Okay.
I want to say this also, Leon, when you're looking down there, people may have noticed them. They're about to be painted. Some very small, unobtrusive power poles that every few feet, and the new tree wells and things. And we're going to be re-landscaping Commerce Street. But those little power poles are going to allow us to have outdoor events on Commerce Street.
Great idea.
And they will allow us to have bands, to have events, lighting, and even decorative overhead lighting at times. So there's a new vibe coming downtown. We're excited about that. We also, on next Tuesday, we're going to Tuesday morning cut the ribbon on the pavilions that have been renovated. First at Duncan Park at 10 a.m. and then North Natchez Park at 11 a.m.
Okay.
So excited to have the pavilions redone. And then the bathrooms are now redone at the front playground at Duncan Park. We had already renovated the ones at North Natchez Park. So those are some good things. And then we also today had a great presentation from our Parks and Rec department. They just had a successful disc golf tournament, over 70 golfers. They raised $2,500 in donations to go with money that they've already raised. They're about to hit their goal. And
great.
Guess where the money is going? A disc golf course at North Natchez Park and a disc golf program that they want to coordinate with the schools.
Oh, okay.
To get students interested in disc golf. And so I'm very excited. And we appreciate all those who have donated to this effort.
Okay, disc golf is?
Frisbee golf.
Okay.
It is and I know disc golfers hate when you call it Frisbee golf. But that's what it is.
That's
You're
what it
taking a
is.
flying disc.
Absolutely.
You're out there, and we have a regulation championship 18-hole disc golf course at Duncan Park, just created since 2020. And now we'll have, the goal is to have a 9-hole at North Natchez Park. Not quite enough room for an 18-hole. But isn't that great?
Yeah.
Now, also, we had something very interesting happen today. We had a presentation by the Community Alliance. That is a nonprofit group here in Natchez that helps raise money for nonprofit causes. And they are raising money, and we have approved the plans today for a dog park at Duncan Park.
Okay.
This dog park is going to be almost an acre. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be in an area away from, the playground, the golf course, a really great area where dog lovers can bring their dogs, and we will have separation for large dogs, small dogs, but they can get socialized, they can get their exercise, and it's also a great time as a dog lover myself. I love time with my dog, and this will have various attractions, things that dogs can do. You've seen Animal Planet, and they sometimes have the obstacle course and things.
Right.
Well, bring your dog to the dog park and just see how smart your dog is, and try to stay up with, and keep up with Fido. We're really excited about this. Just moving forward. Mr. Leon, 14 days to Christmas.
That's it.
My goodness. So let's begin looking forward to next year. We've talked about Shop Local, the trolley, all these Christmas events, so much left to do. But I'm already now looking at next year. I have just planned a trip. We are going to Washington to visit our congressional delegation the very week after they get sworn in for the new session. Okay. We are going to beat all the others
in January
to ask for our ask. We need help for Natchez for various things, from the airport to drainage to some infrastructure projects. So we're looking forward to that. Very grateful that we have a delegation with some seniority, so we look forward to being in Washington and making those asks. We also are gearing up to go back to the Mississippi legislature, as I said a minute ago. But we also, looking forward to the new year, we're going to be cutting the ribbon on our River Room, a new convention space at the Depot project. And
all right.
That will mean we are about finished with the restoration of the Depot, and then we can begin now the exterior, the grounds, and creating what will, on the back, be a small amphitheater. Okay. All of that will be coming in the new year.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
The Angeletti House is now under restoration, and we will see a lot of progress there into the new year. In the first quarter of the new year, we will be finished with the renovation of the golf clubhouse. We also, in the new year, will see the completion at some point of Morgantown Road. We also are looking for some good news on the Eola and continued success in fighting crime.
Okay.
And so I want to end with something that I ended with today at our board meeting, because I know we're almost out of time. Sadly, there are folks in this world who are quitters. All they can do is give up. And I know that over the years, we've had people who have wanted to give up on Natchez. That's why I ran for mayor. Can't give up on a city like Natchez. the oldest city on the highest hill of the mightiest river.
There you go.
Well, for those who had given up on Natchez, well, you just gave up a little too soon, because this Natchez Renewal is going strong. In fact, we had some who wanted to give up on Morgantown Road. We're going to get it done. Some who wanted to give up on ever seeing downtown come back. Just watch the videos. We've got more shops downtown than we've had in decades. They wanted to give up on our vision for our parks. We got every park renovated a long time ago. They wanted to give up on the city ever being able to balance its budget, live in its means, and properly pay all of its employees without a tax increase. Well, you gave up too soon. We are balanced. We've done all of this without a tax increase. We've had people give up on the Eola. Let me tell you, that development team's working hard. They're spending serious money. I'm looking forward to next year. We've had people give up on the city because of what they perceive to be crime issues. And just a few months ago, we were celebrating a reduced crime rate. We had a tough 2 weeks about a month ago.
Right.
And that was a tough 2 weeks. We had a fatality, sadly, and a couple shootings. We immediately addressed it with something called Operation Safe Neighborhoods. The city put serious money to it. The county's now put more money into it. We are now funded to where we can continue Operation Safe Neighborhoods well into the new year, even into next summer. And you know what Operation Safe Neighborhoods is? It is keeping people safe.
Oh,
it is.
Absolutely.
It is surprise raids. And we've had a number of them in the last 2.5 weeks. People don't know when law enforcement's coming, but they're coming. And they've been various hours, various places, making these raids.
Great.
The felony arrest rate is now in the double digits. Just over the last 2.5 weeks.
Outstanding.
We've gotten wanted attempted murder, shooting and dwelling, a rapist who had been on the run for 2 years. We've gotten guns off the street, other weapons. And I want to tell you something. If people want to give up on Natchez, well, they need to think twice, because ain't nothing stopping us. Ain't nothing stopping us. In fact, as the weather gets colder, we're just going to turn up the heat. Natchez is going to get safer and safer. And I am so grateful to our sheriff, our police chief, our Natchez Board of Aldermen, our Adams County Board of Supervisors. But I'm also grateful to the citizens. They are helping us solve crime. And we have a number. If anyone has any information on crime that they want to report, stay anonymous, report it. And if your information leads to an arrest and conviction, you'll get money, cash reward. That number is 888-442-5001. 888-442-5001. I want to tell you right now, I'm not a quitter. And the people on that Board of Aldermen are not a quitter. And the people who are succeeding in Natchez are not quitters. We don't have time for quitters.
No,
it's a time for people who stay the course,
Yeah.
who don't give up.
Yeah.
2025 is going to be our best year yet.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Mayor. Natchez Renewal Radio. That's your mayor, the one and only Mayor Dan Gibbons.